Hello, this is Touchdown Productions, and today we are back at you with another video. This time, this is an NBA one since the NBA playoffs are here. Normally we do football videos, but today we're gonna try out an NBA video. So today we're just gonna be predicting the NBA playoffs. So first, I'm gonna start off with the Lakers and the Portland Trailblazers games. I think the Lakers win this series in I'd say in 6 games. I think LeBron James and Anthony, I think you need a leader on a team for you to win, and I think they have that in LeBron James. I just think the duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis is greater than the duo of Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. Now next off we have the Houston Rockets against Oklahoma City Thunder. So here I have the Rockets just because they have James Harden. I'd say he's number 2 in MVP. And I put it in 6 games. Because when you think of OKC, all you really have is Chris Paul and that star power. They lost Russell Westbrook and Paul George, so I think the Houston Rockets win this game. Now here, I have the Denver Nuggets. I think the Denver Nuggets are better, but just because they have Nikola Jokic. And then they just have multiple really good players. So I'm gonna give this game to them in 6. Now this is the Clippers and the Mavericks. Now when you think about the Mavericks, all you really have is Luka Doncic, and now I know you have a lot of other players, but I really think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George the duo is just too great for them to lose. I'm gonna do this in 5 games, and yeah. So now let's go to the other side. So now you have Milwaukee, and then you have Orlando. I'd say Milwaukee is the best team in the NBA right now. They're already losing 0-1. That might change by the time you're watching this video, but I still think they pull it together, and I think they win in 6 games. I think the Mavericks, not the Mavericks, sorry. The Magic. I think they're a good team. They made the playoffs, but I just think the Bucks they're just a really, really good team with Giannis, Chris Middleton, Eric Bledsoe. Now you have the Pacers and the Heat. I'm gonna go with the Heat just because they have Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and I just think you just get that feeling with the Heat that they're gonna win, you know. But I think this is gonna be a close series, and I think it's gonna be in 6 games. Now you have Boston and Philly. I think both teams are great, but when you think of Boston, I think they have the best starting lineup with all 5 of their positions. You have Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, Jaylen Brown. You have a great team all around. So I think this is another series that goes to 6 games. Now you have Toronto and the Brooklyn Nets. Now the Nets, I don't think they're as good as a team right now. Now they're missing a lot of players as of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. So I think the Raptors are going to win, even though they lost Kawhi Leonard. I still think they're a very good team. I think they sweep. I think they sweep the Nets in 4 games. Now moving on to the Lakers and Rockets game. I think the Lakers win this game just because Houston has James Harden, but LeBron and Anthony Davis. I can't bet against that duo, but I think this goes into 7 games. I think it comes down to the last game, and I think LeBron James handles the pressure and wins. Now you have Denver and the Clippers. Now, the Clippers haven't really performed up to the level that everyone expected. Now, they've been good, very good, but, I don't think they've played very well. I think, now that the injuries concerns haven't been piling as much, I think the Clippers finally show everyone what they're capable of, and I think they win this game in, I would say, 6 games, because they have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and I think that duo is really good. Now, moving on to the other side, you have the Milwaukee Bucks against the Miami Heat. Now, again, the Bucks, you just can't bet against Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is one of the greatest players right now. I'd probably say he wins MVP this year. So back-to-back MVPs. I'm gonna say that this is they win this in 5 games. Now you have Boston, and then you have Toronto. Now the Boston, I think they have a very good team, but I just think Toronto. You don't really see it on the roster, but on the field, they just have some chemistry, just something that you just don't see in the other teams. Usually people did not expect Toronto to be as good as they are right now, but I think Toronto wins this in 6 games just because I think Boston's a really good team. Now let's go on to the West. You have LeBron James versus Kawhi Leonard, and then you have Anthony Davis versus Paul George. Again, when you match up those duos, I really just think that the Lakers are gonna win this. I think you need leadership, and LeBron James, like, he has it. I think they win it in 7 games. I think it's a close battle. Now you have the East. I think Milwaukee wins this. Just to be honest, everyone expected them to make the finals. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. I think they win in 6 games. I think Toronto's still a good team. Now you have the NBA Finals. Now who is gonna win? Well, let's just match up these teams. LeBron, and then Giannis. Anthony Davis, Chris Middleton. And then again, the duo, the leadership. Who do you take? I'm taking the Lakers in 7 games, just because I just think they're a very good team, and I think they win the NBA Finals, and I think LeBron gets another ring. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment on who you think wins the NBA Finals. I think there's gonna be a lot of criticism on that. For the Bucks, I think the Bucks are a good team. I just think they should have won. I just think the Lakers should have won. And smash the like button. And we'll see you in the next one.